Hey everybody, let's get out there and get some loot. We're going to do a couple of Barch raids today. So let's see. We start with 100 and 100. We also make sure our barracks have some other guys that are ready to go as soon as we need replacements. And let's see what we can get. Alright. So this guy does not have enough elixir. We're looking for 200,000 or more. So we're going to just keep moving on until we find someone that has either their town hall on the outside for free, and we'll pick up those trophies, or we'll look for somebody that has their collectors on the outside for free. Those are the two types of targets we're looking for. So here, for example, here's a town hall on the outside for free. Town hall level 7 and below, I'll use 4 archers. 8 and above, I'll use 5, maybe 6 archers. Let's take a look. While we're waiting, we look around to see if there's anything that we can snipe. So look at this. I think we can get this middle collector, and I think that because it's far enough away from the cannon. The archer tower is under construction. The one that's on the right, we might not be able to get because the cannon might see us. Yeah, see, he picks us off. All right, all of these guys are very well covered by the archer towers and that cannon, so we just no reason to even drop a troop because we know we won't get it. Yep, everything else is well covered. So it's just a matter of waiting until we pick up these trophies, and we pick up this one free collector. Let's take a look. Anything else interesting? Okay, so in case you aren't aware, here's a dark elixir drill. I wanted you to see that square on the back, that little thing with a window. So you see how that's up around halfway? That's a pretty full dark elixir drill. If we could get access to that, that'd be pretty good times, but we're not able to. So no big deal. We'll wait until we get that middle elixir collector right here. We'll end the battle. No reason to wait around. We picked up a fair bit out of that collector, and we only used seven archers. Okay, now since we had those guys training in here, we're already full again. So let's go back out and see what we can do. All right, for me this is a clue. See how we don't see his town hall? That means it's probably on the edge. Sure enough, it's on the edge. And I always go from the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go 5. And when you go from the corner, is with archers, not with barbarians, but archers, you tend to avoid all the hidden Teslas that people like to sneak to the edge. Okay, and while we're waiting, same as last time, we're going to go look around, see what we can get. Okay, so now that guy, he looks open except for that that mortar definitely covers that, so there's no reason to drop an archer there. This one, however, this one is probably open. I think, let's try it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the archer as far away as I can, definitely into an out-of-bounds region. There we go. And the archers don't see me, so that's great. I'm going to snipe that little bit of cash. And this second elixir collector, I should be able to pick that one up. Looking around. Yeah, I think I can get that gold one. I'm gonna drop one in there. It attracts the interest of the Barbarian King, but you know what? A little bit too far away for him. All right, so that's what we do. We just wait it out now. We pick up the trophies, great. And let's look back on our other activities. The gold mine. We're gonna get that in a few minutes here. And what else was there? The elixir. All right, I'll just for the sake of speeding up the video, I'll tap one more. I generally don't. I generally just use one troop for each, but that's when it's on my dime. When I'm making you guys wait, I'll use the 2. What the heck, right? You guys have other things to do with your lives. All right, so that's the extent of the good loot that we're going to get from this particular tech. So I end the battle, and we picked up the 1,000 was from the town hall. The extra 25 gold and 14 elixir was from those 2 collectors. We used 10 archers, and we're ready to go. Let's take a look, see if we're full again. Yep, sure enough, we're full again, and that's because we did this thing, where we went in here and made sure we had plenty of archers trained, or waiting to be trained. All right, let's go see what else we can do. Let's see if we can get a whale. A whale is somebody who's got 200k in their collectors out around the edges that we can pick up. Even though we may lose trophies, the fact is we want to see if we can nab a bring in a big haul of elixir. Usually when the elixir collectors haven't been collected, that the same is true with the gold collector, so we can usually wind up getting 200k of both. All right, here in this case, you might think 140, that does sound like a pretty good haul, but the reality is we're looking to sell the loss of trophies for 200k. All right, so while this guy has well into the range that we're interested, two things going on here. One is that many of his collectors are behind walls. I guess that's actually the main reason I'm going to skip this guy, because the collectors are behind walls. The secondary reason, if I really wanted to stretch, would be to say, and if I did take this down, I'd lose 29 trophies, and that's obviously near the maximum of what you might lose, so I'm going to skip it. 200k, and it's not that bad, but those collectors don't look that full to me, so I'm going to skip it. Although that dark elixir drill looks nearly full, but in the end we'd only get about 300 or 400 from that. All right, moving on. Let's find a winner. Let's find a whale. 115. Again, let's move on. Let's find something where we can really wow the folks. 300k. Now, those collectors are just about empty, so that means it's all right there inside of that storage. So we're not going after the storages. We're going after the collectors. 79k. We don't even really don't want to spend a second on 79k. 99k, same problem. 145. No, it's all in the storages. All of that's in the storage. Look at that. Those things are bursting. If I had dragons, I'd show you the time. All right. $125 would be a good haul, but not possible here. 100. It's all in the storages. 117. Although it's in the collectors, 117, I don't think it's worth 29 trophies, so we're going to move on. My goal is to get to 1 million, so I've got a couple of upgrades I want to pay for, so that's the reason I'm looking for 200 or better. 170, again, those things are empty. These guys are empty, so that means he's not what I call a whale. So we're looking for the whale. Yeah, 50k. 200k. Could he be our whale? No, unfortunately, this is your clue, is that this storage right here is above empty, and because they split it, all three of these guys split evenly. That means that this one actually has quite a bit in it. So that means I bet you there's 100 to 200k just in those three storage units. Okay, so this is a good looking. Okay, this is a win. We're going to attack this guy. Sure, it's minus 26 trophies, but the fact is there's plenty in there. There's no particular indication in there, so we're going to take and all these storage units are on the outside. So we're going to take this down. Yeah, just see if there's anything interesting. All right, so we'll start up here, and I'm going to drop around 10 barbarians per collector with 5 to 10 archers to back. Oh, I dropped my barbarian king. Darn it. Oh well, we'll make it work. I'm gonna rage him up. Then my barbarians will follow. They'll take out that whole area. So then I'm gonna focus down here. Let's double check. Yeah, they're in good shape. Good for them. Oh, I missed one. All right, let's close this out. I'm furiously tapping. I don't know if you guys can hear it on the video, but that's what I'm up to over here. Let's see. So we took all that down. We're definitely going to get all that, leaving him with just about nothing. Now the question is, can we get to 50% so we don't actually have to lose any trophies, right? That's kind of like the holy grail to both. Oh, whoops, missed one. To both pick up 200k and not lose trophies. So let's see. Is there any place where we could make that happen? What we need to do is we need to dump the rest of our troops. Sure, let's spend our energy. Let's spend our energy right here. You know what? The Barbarian King's a jerk, so let's kind of get away from him. Although I don't really want to deal with mortars. All right, let's go over here. Let's just unload our archer units and let's see what we get. 43%. See if we can get this thing done. 45, 47. We just need probably one more building. Let's see if we get anywhere. That mortar's going to ruin us. Oh, we still have some more. Let's see if we can get this thing done. 49. Nope, unfortunately, this happens to me a lot. I get to 49 and that's the end of it. But guess what? We walked away with 200K, and that was our goal. So thank you very much for watching, and let's see you again next time. All right? Thank you. Bye-bye.